So we open with a flashback of the accident. Now we got Vic and his pappy in the hospital. And he asks his dad, so now you got what you want, now you're happy? You were so worried about mixed babies, now my girlfriend's dead. Oh, now he gonna say, you might not believe me, but I'm grieving with you. Please, you gonna be throwing some Irish lass in front of his face before the repast. Oh, the son said, well, you know it was the Serbs, so we have to retaliate. And the pappy's like, well, I might have been the one that started that. He ain't gonna say nothing about that, though. He's just like, well, you know, the Serbs was probably working with Tommy Egan. You know, your new ace boom. Oh, goodness. Vic gonna say, Tommy told me you wanted to kill Gloria. He gonna say, oh, you think I would put you through this? You literally had your second in command not kill her because he liked Vic too much. You had already put out the hit. Oh, he said Gloria's crime was choosing you over him. That's why Tommy set you up. That pappy's crafty. So they gonna go after Tommy and the Serbs. Back with Tommy and the secret son. He's counting money at the stash house and Tommy's dropping it off. However, Tommy tells the secret son, you know, you could use this gift for numbers for something legal. You don't want to end up caught up and dead early. But now we got Tommy's brother and his papa and his father, and they're talking about the passing of Grandmama. And he told her, well, I didn't call Kate. May as well have mama if I ain't got grandmama. Back with Tommy and the cut-face heifer. She can tell something's wrong with Tommy, but he won't fess up. Lord. So the cut-face heifer is gonna drop some Dahlia off in Walter's front yard. Ooh, I hope she don't get shot again with the bullet that was meant for Tommy. And while that's going on, Claudia's flirting with her new girl, but you better watch out because she'll stab you in the back, literally. So she head home and her pappy fill her in on Gloria's passing and says, you know, you need to be here for your brother. So she go out and talk to him that night and he tells her, Dad thinks Tommy and the Serbs were behind it all. She says that don't make no sense. He said, yes it does because he was sleeping with Gloria. However, she's still like, I'm sorry, I'm running this through my head and this don't seem like Tommy. He says, well, you know Tommy was trying to sneak me out of town by taking separate cars and back roads. Now, I didn't and did end up getting smacked by the Serbs, but, you know, I still think it was Tommy. But now the pappy comes and joins him. So Vic tells the pappy that Claudia ain't buying the Tommy setup, and he said, oh no, that's true. And it's time for us Flynns to stand together. You're either with us or against us. Child, I need a Guinness to deal with this accent. However, back with Tommy and the cut-face heifer, she comes in with the news of Vic's ambush. However, Tommy don't think it was the Serbs that got them. Back with the pappy, he tells Claudia, I want you in on my war room against the Serbs. She said, oh, now I get to play rough? What took you so long? He said, well, you know, I almost lost my son twice, so I need to go on and pull you in. And besides, I trust you, little heifer. I think the pappy's doing this so that he can spy on what she's got going on in secret. I don't trust him. He said, I just need you to keep an eye on your brother and keep him away from Tommy Egan. Why? So that they can't compare notes and realize it might have been Papa behind the bullshit. So she leaves and Vic comes downstairs and he tells his pappy, I want to let bygones be bygones. The pappy said, okay, that's cool, because you know if you hadn't tried to leave, Gloria would still be here. Outside, the second in command comes to visit the pappy and he's like, you know, you in too good of a mood for your son almost getting killed. He tell him, look, we taking out Egan and the Serbs, and he's like, what does Tommy have to do with this? If Tommy wanted Vic dead, he could have been done that. The second in command said, I don't even think we have the manpower for this kind of stunt. And the pappy says, I don't care, we're gonna make it happen. Gonna get them back for killing my son's girlfriend. We gonna make it happen. Meanwhile, across town, Tommy's brother tries to call Kate, but she done disconnected that phone. Aw, and we see Tommy trying to call Gloria, but she ain't picking up, hon. Back at the lab, Tommy's handing out paychecks and his brother says, thanks so much for this gig. I'm finally getting a dent in this debt. Tommy says, great, once you get your debt paid off, you can move along. He said, why I gotta move along? I still need to pay that retirement. He said, look, we had a deal to get you to your end number. You do not want to stay in this business too long. You will lose your life. Meanwhile, Tommy calls Claudia to try to find out what's going on in the inner sanctum, but she sends him to voicemail. But now we got the secret son running into his old friend that betrayed him. And so he tells the secret son, I got cut out of the Gary, Indiana deal. They went to Cousin Winky without me. Grimy begets grime. Oh, now all of a sudden you want to apologize and feel bad? Kick his ass to the curb. He gonna tell him, hit me, I deserve it. I feel like this is a trap. Oh, God, the secret son, forgive him? Stupid. Now the secret son gonna tell him about the job, and that's gonna mess everything up. So they gonna get CBI back and call Cousin Buddy because the secret son got a plan. I don't trust it. But back at the lab, the brother says, I gotta tell you something, Tommy. I called Kate. Tommy is not pleased. Now he done gave you a job and continuously helping you out, and this is the thanks he gets. He's like, does this heifer know where I am? Because I don't want to be bothered with her. He gonna say, well, I just didn't want anybody to tell her about Miriam but me. He said, yeah, so all you doing is what's right for you. You don't know what hell this heifer bring. However, back with the police officer who's working for the Flynn's, he's getting another shakedown. He said, I'm gonna need an extra $50,000 by Friday. I don't know why he don't off this officer who's shaking him down. Oh, Lord. So we at the airport and we see the Dropkick Murphys done arrived. Yep, the second in command is picking him up. Back at the stash house, Tommy's asking the cutface heifer if he's talked to Claudia because she ain't talking to him. The cutface heifer said, well, the real Irish mob just landed in the Shy. However, Tommy's like, ooh, that's gonna get ugly, but it's the only way you can deal with it. Boo-boo, they coming for you. However, Diamond Shiesty brother realizes that Tommy is the one dealing the dahlia. So they talk about Tommy, but Diamond comes into the barber shop unbeknownst to them. So Diamond begins to overhear how his brother says he can't think straight when that white boy's around. The Shiesty brother said, look, we gonna rally the troops. Get the dahlia for ourselves, Diamond be damned. Fuck my brother! Oh, he telling his friend, you gonna help me overthrow Diamond. Oh, he's been playing the long game. He letting Diamond know he ain't shit, he ain't shit, he ain't shit. Baby, he ain't shit. So they come upstairs and Diamond act like he was over by the refrigerator. He said, oh, I didn't know y'all was downstairs. How you doing? Meanwhile, across town, Tommy drops by Claudia's. She says, look, I ain't been ignoring you. I've just been busy. You know, my brother got hit. He said, yeah, how he doing? He's banged up, but he all right. Get to Gloria. Gloria. She says, but I'm sure you know that because didn't you set him up? Tip off the serve. He said, I tried to send Vic out of town in a burner car. He didn't want to listen to me. She said, but you never respected him. You always saw him as a little prince. I don't think Tommy cared that much. She says, however, Gloria did pass. Tommy said, okay, now where are you getting this from that I set this up? Was it your pappy? Because it sounded like your pappy. So Diamond opening the barber shop up again, but the cop who's getting shaken down comes up behind him with the gun telling him you better get inside now. You ain't got to be that dramatic, heifer. So Diamond leads him down to the safe and he snatches a gun out of the safe. He doesn't take the money. Diamond's like, okay, look, now calm down. You at a tipping point. Let's just keep it cool. Peace and love. Let's be rational. Okay, now the cop's telling him, well, I'm here because of what you did. I'm getting shaken down because of your crimes. Well, what did he do? How did he end up putting your sister in the hospital? Because that must be what happened. So Diamond gives him the $100,000 out of the safe. Diamond said, actually, here's $150. I'm going to put some extra change on it. You might need some. After that, Diamond goes to have lunch with the reporting heifer. And she asked him about that fresh knot he got walking around looking like Eric Williams. He said my past kind of caught up with me. However, he really ain't upset about the knot on his head. He's concerned about his brother trying to usurp him. Usurpy boo. She said, well, I'm breaking my journalism rules catching feelings for you. However, he sees Tommy outside the diner and he's like, let me go make a call. I'll be right back. And Tommy says, I need a big favor. He said, look, some heavy hitters from Dublin are hot on my ass. However, I did not set up Vic Flynn. He said, I'm gonna need weapons and soldiers. Diamond's like, look, we done already lost somebody from our crew right now, so they ain't fucking with you. We done already lost somebody from our crew, so they ain't fucking with you. Diamond's like, look, I'm sorry, boo, I just can't help you. Lord, so Tommy says, okay, let me just go on to the Serbs, see if they can help. The Serbs say, look, we'll help for $1.5 million. Tommy said, cool, cash or charge. He said, look, Walter and the hitters from Dublin coming for that ass. And the Serbs said, okay, bet. You got what we want, we got what you need. So the Serbs say they have a deal, and after Tommy pops the guy who killed Gloria, he goes to get them they $2 million. Because he said for another 500,000, I got to pop who pop Gloria, you know. And that's going to get him in with Flynn. Vic, that is. So now we got the secret son and his sorry friend rolling up on Cousin Winky, and he ain't happy to see him. Child, he tell his crew to kill them. They like, wait, we got to connect to Dahlia now. A direct line. They say, child, all Jannar gave you was a sample. We got the big bag. He tell them, okay, I won't kill you, but I'm going to need 4 bricks or a sit with your connect, or I'm going to have to kill you. I don't trust Cousin Winky. Meanwhile, with Claudia, Claudia was spying on Tommy and saw him with Mirkovich, so she now believes the pappy that Tommy did set her brother up. So now the kids are giving the pappy blind loyalty while he's giving the Oprah, I told you. However, back with Diamond's shady brother, he pissed that Marcia and the secret son done snatched their deal with Cousin Winky. The friend is like, well, how did they get the connect in this kind of pull? And the sneaky brother said, must have been Tommy. I had him following Tommy. He must have figured it out. So they gonna kill Tommy, the secret son, and his sorry friend. They can get the sorry friend, but I think the secret son gonna squeak through. So Tommy come into the counting room and the secret son say, hey, we got Dahlia, Distro, and Gary. Tommy's like, what? Who authorized you? Tommy went off on him like a caring uncle. Hanging out with Jannard, making bad deals, shooting up clubs for attention. I know it was you, and I know JP, your pappy too. Which makes me Uncle Tommy. But then he gonna pull a pistol on Tommy? Tommy said, boy, put that gun away. You ain't shooting nobody. So he runs out but just sits in front of the building, and Tommy walk up to him. He said, you know you gotta tell JP we all family. He said, you the adult, you should have been told him. Tommy said, I'll do it, but you're coming with me. But right as they start walking towards the house, pa-pow, 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 drive by. Lord, but the secret son that got shot after all that tough, I ain't calling you Uncle Tommy, Uncle Tommy! So now we at the hospital, and Tommy done called his brother, having to tell him your son got shot. So now the brother's mad at Tommy for not telling him about his secret son. However, back with the Flynns, we got them meeting with the heavy hitters from Dublin. And so they making their plans to kill Tommy and the Serbs. Well, that was the shit, so let's get to Love and Marriage, Huntsville.